Alright, I know I'm late to the party, but Outer Banks is peak. Absolute cinema. Absolute fucking cinema, bro. Like, it's definitely one of the best shows that I've ever watched. I binge watched the shit out of the season, the last season, or the recent season. It was amazing. It was amazing. There was just one small thing that I thought was really sad was JJ's death. If you haven't seen the show, I'm sorry for spoiling it, but JJ's death was probably one of the saddest things out of the whole show. I mean, yeah, Sarah Cameron's dad was sad, and John B's dad's death was pretty sad, but JJ was like basically a main character that whole fucking season. So he was becoming badass and all this other shit, and it was just sad to see him die. Like, it was really sad. Like, I'm pretty sure there was so many people who watched that show who was really attached to JJ, and it just sucked. It like the show was absolute cinema, absolute peak. It was just really sad to see the way that JJ went out. Like, I already knew something was gonna happen. Not with JJ, but I just knew as soon as they were in that, like, getting to the, what was it, purple crown or the blue crown? I don't know which. It was probably like blue, one of the crowns. Anyway, I just knew that someone was gonna end up dying during that whole scene. I didn't know who, but I just had a feeling. And then, of course, that one guy who's quote unquote JJ's dad or real dad decides to fucking backstab him and just kill him, which was really sad because, dude, JJ was becoming badass. He was basically a main character that whole fucking season, and then he just goes out like that. I mean, I wasn't attached to him, but it was just a sad scene. I just knew that fucking fuck ass dude with the whatever the fuck, um, he just didn't seem trustworthy, especially since he broke into the house that John B and all of them used to, or they live in. He broke into that, locked a key in a fucking freezer. Like, what the fuck was that about? And then he got in the car and then drove off right after that. And then they found her in the freezer like 10 or 20 minutes after the fucking, like, they cut it and then they cut back to it. But he was just not a trustworthy person. I kind of knew that from the start, especially on like the boat scene where he like literally just left JJ out in the fucking ocean or the fucking whatever it was. Like, he literally just left him there. Like, I think he stabbed him and then just left him there. I mean, luckily John B and everybody else on the boat was able to get to him in time before he just bled out. But either way, he ended up still dying. It didn't matter. He still ended up dying, which was really sad. But yeah, like, I just I think it was just a very heartbreaking scene for a lot of people. Definitely for me, it was just like really sad. Um, yeah, it was just not. It was an absolute massacre. Well, not massacre, but it was just a heartbreaking scene. Um, yeah, I mean, not really much he could have done because, like, I just had a feeling like as soon as he turned his back, I swear I knew that motherfucker had like a knife or some shit and was just gonna stab him with it. And I was completely right. I was completely right. He was not a trustworthy person. I don't even know why the fuck he wanted to get a connection with JJ anyway. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, I I, I do get why, because JJ was trying to find his dad the whole fucking time because his quote unquote dad said that he's not his actual father, and then he finally goes and meets his quote unquote father. But I just knew that wasn't him because he was just doing a whole bunch of crazy shit. I forgot his name, but he was doing a whole bunch of crazy shit that just made him not seem trustworthy. Like the first, like when they were on, when they were getting chased by, like, I think a bunch of scavengers or some shit. When they were getting chased by them, he seemed trustworthy because him and JJ were working together, so it was good. But then as it progressed, it kept getting worse and worse, and then finally led up to JJ's death, and he killed JJ, which was fucking awful, very awful, because he was becoming a badass, like, and then it was just sad. It was just a sad scene, especially for Key. I bet you she was heartbroken. It was, and it was, oh my goodness. I finished watching it and I just felt like shit completely after. Um, I do definitely recommend watching it. I mean, I probably just spoiled it for you if you've never watched it. But I used to binge watch the shit out of that, and then they stopped making seasons, and then they came back with a new season. It was just off and on. So, like, whenever the new season came out, I would just binge watch it. But if you haven't watched it, I just spoiled it for you. Don't really know what to tell you. I mean, I don't know if I should put a spoiler warning in this, or just read the fucking title and just think. I don't, I don't really know. But I just wanted to, like, share my thoughts about Outer Banks. Definitely a good show. Definitely recommend watching it. It's just, it will be heartbreaking to see JJ die. Um, well, if you want to give it a try, go ahead. I mean, it's not for everybody, so I don't blame you if you don't want to watch it. But it's a very interesting show. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens in it too. Like, for example, they were like trying to find the purple crown or the blue crown, and there was like this guy who was trying to like catch them, and he was like they were underwater, and they were trying to look for it or look for a clue, and the guy came out of fucking nowhere and just starts using a fucking knife and just trying to stab them, and JJ got lucky that he was able to just fucking push him out of the water. Yeah, but that whole fucking season was just them running or getting chased and then running, and like as Key said, his JJ's luck was gonna end up running out, and she wasn't wrong. It did. Uh, yeah, it was just a sad scene. Um, don't really know what else to say about it. I just wanted to come on here and express my thoughts on how I felt. I felt like shit after finally finishing it, because I watched that show for so long, um, and then they came out with a new season, so I was like, I gotta watch this. Binge watched it over my Christmas break, and I just feel terrible. I feel very bad, like not like in real life, but like for watching shows. I don't really want to watch shows anymore because there's just not anything interesting anymore. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. That's pretty much it. Just the video. Uh, just wanted to express my thoughts on JJ's death. Um, if you want to watch it, I mean, I don't know who the fuck would want to watch it on YouTube of his death. I mean, you can, but and you just, if I was you, I'd rather just go and watch the fucking show. But I mean, if you want to, I'll link the video in the description if you want to just skip through it instead of watching all the seasons. But at that point, I would just watch it, like the whole season, because none of it's gonna make sense if you don't watch the whole season and then you just cut to that part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to express my thoughts. I know I've said this like fucking 5 times and I still haven't ended the video, but yeah, I just wanted to express my thoughts and just talk about it. But yeah, very, very sad show. And yeah, that's it. Peace.